Mr. Speaker, parliamentary inquiry.
Gentleman state his inquiry.
Mr. Speaker, is the Speaker not already authorized by way of the Bipartisan Legal Advisory Group to offer an amicus brief with current authority without the need to pass a resolution under consideration?
The gentleman may consult Clause 8 of Rule 2 for the role of the Bipartisan Legal Advisory Group.
I have a question. Is it in order to offer an amendment to amend Section 2 of the resolution to make the text of any amicus brief to be filed available for all members to review for 3 days previous to its filing?
Pursuant to House Resolution 649, the previous question shall be considered as ordered on the resolution to its adoption without intervening motion.
Mr. Speaker, further parliamentary inquiry. Is it in order to amend Section 2 of the resolution to formally include the amicus brief prepared by Zoe Lofgren and signed by more than 200 Democrats?
As the Chair just stated, the previous question is ordered without intervening motion.
So it's not in order?
Is or isn't?
No intervening motions are in order.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, further parliamentary inquiry.
Please state your inquiry.
Is it in order to offer an amendment to Section 3 that would make available all names of outside counsel that will be providing services to the Office of General Counsel? That way the American public can know who all the outside counsel is.
The Chair's response remains the same.
Mr. Speaker, further inquiry. Is it in order to offer an amendment to include a CBO report on the costs of the Office of General Counsel that would occur under this resolution?
The Chair's response must remain the same.
Well, I have a question. Isn't it true, Mr. Speaker, that every president, since President Eisenhower and up through President Obama, has used powers granted to them by Congress to set aside the deportation of certain immigrants?
It does not state an inquiry related to the purpose of this.
Mr. Speaker, I have a further parliamentary inquiry.
The gentleman from Colorado will state his inquiry. Mr.
Speaker, is it true the Presidents Ronald Reagan and George Bush protected in excess of 1 million undocumented immigrants?
And it's not stating a parliamentary inquiry related to this.
Further parliamentary inquiry, Mr. Speaker.
Once again, the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Sessions. For what purpose is the gentlelady from California seek recognition?
I have a parliamentary inquiry.
Please state your inquiry.
Under the rules of the House, in order to accept volunteer efforts, one must be cleared by the Ethics Committee. The resolution purports to seek pro bono assistance, but the inquiry is whether this comports with the rules of the House requiring the Ethics Committee to pre-clear the acceptance of such assistance to avoid unseemly or potentially illegal assistance.